Man, we got my nigga King Mag on the motherfucking line. Legendary Beast on the mic. What's going on, homie?
Over here, just got done with some enchiladas, kids chilling, watching something, you know what I mean? Just checking in with y'all.
Yo, my nigga King Mag is one of the illest hardcore rappers. Yeah, man, Mag, man. I wanted you to call up because I want you to let the people know how hard it is to do this shit while you do what you do, you know. It's hard to do this hip-hop shit and maintain the family shit. I just want to let you tell the people how you maintain your fucking sanity with the kids and this hip-hop shit all in the same bubble.
Oh, no, the family thing gone. But, I mean, you know what I mean? We making it happen. And then we just day by day, man. And I just find ways to get the time in. I'm still getting my 60, 70 hours a week on the music. You know what I mean? I have it set up. I go to the studio like once a week. I do most of my work from home. You know what I mean? And just, you know, keep showing these kids what's up. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, man, because I got a lot of homies. Got a lot of people.
Though, you know,
it's hard.
Daycare ain't no moms, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's hard to do that shit, man, and maintain your level of shit in the game, man. Word is born. I just want to let the people know how hard this shit is, man, because I got a lot of homies, man, going through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And some know how to deal with it, some don't. So I'm like, yo, King Mac can explain how to do this shit.
Right. I mean, it's a lot, and I got to keep adjusting, you know what I mean? You know, whatever was working for me 2 years ago, I'm doing something different now. I add the stock market and crypto to the formula, you know what I'm saying? So that way I ain't got to stress about the music as much. And now my catalog's bigger, the publishing checks and all that is bigger. There's more merch for people to buy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just doing that. I'm doing the interview thing. Stop. Chill out. Stop talking. You know what I mean? Look, I can probably yelling all day, bro. So like, that's why my voice sounds like this.
That's hip hop, right
now. You're not gonna talk to me every few minutes. You know what I mean?
No, they don't understand that. What you got out there right now, King Mag? What you pushing right now, man?
Right now we just wrapped up the weekly joint. I still got another joint. Coming. Me and my man El Carter's got a joint on his new album. So that's about to drop in a few days. And then I've been wrapping up a few projects. I got a few projects, but the first one that's gonna hit is my third official solo album. You know, I got Knife Wonder Crisis, Cool G Rap on there, and then John Jiggs, and then I got Back in the Trap 2. We rapping that, and me and my man Tone Spliff, we got the album the end of last year. So we got another one coming next year. Shit, me and you got some joints too. You know what I mean? Me and my man Rec Ali out there.
No doubt.
I stay working.
You know, comment. That nigga's a hip hop connoisseur. You know, I know he got some questions for you, so I ain't gonna hog up all the time with you. Finally, man, I know you got some questions for Doug. Ask him, hit him.
Yeah, man. You know, salute King Mag. You know, the big homie. Man, yo, yeah, super big homie. I ain't never seen nobody bigger than Black Paul till I met King Mag. Word.
All you guys do in the NBA locker room, I'm like an average nigga in there.
Nah, definitely that. But you know, when you like me and you just in the street and you run walking around with a monster like Poet, and then you go to Philly or Pennsylvania, wherever the fuck we was at, and boom, here you come like cast a shadow of a Poet. I'm like, oh damn, like this guy's huge. Word.
First time I met King Mag, I was drunk as a motherfucker, yo. Some video shit. My man Ralph Ralph Dog and shit on this video for Son. And
yo, son, with my mama, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that today. Anything is possible. So my man
I was
in
bent like a motherfucker, sitting on the fucking bench next to Sean Price. Rest in peace. And I looked up, I seen this big motherfucker. I said, yo, I had to get out my motherfucking drunk state. I was like, yo, hold up, man. What the fuck is this big ass monster nigga, man, right here, man? Hold up.
We already had a joint in the bag by then. One of them joints they called me for feature. They called you for feature and linked it together on the track.
Yeah, man.
My question for King Mag is, you know,
as soon as I see you slump like that, I was like, oh yeah, I'll fuck with this nigga. Give you the $150.
Now I know you've been working mad years. I know you've been around. You know, for the people that don't know out there, you know, you've been through Army of the Pharaohs. You know, you've been through your own thing. But I know there's this one album that I've been waiting for, and I'm just curious to know, is it ever going to come out? And that's You and Reap the Lost Cause, the King and the Cause album. Like, I've been waiting for that album for quite some time.
Me too, man.
You might wait the rest of your life for that one, man. You might wait the rest of your life for that one. I got the master. You know, hey man, shout out to Reef, man, because that was my first production that got on TV and shit. I produced The Sound of Philadelphia for him, and you know, we made some nice moves with that and all that. And then we got caught up in some paperwork shit. You know, we made that album over 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And it was caught up, and then by the time it was time to do it, niggas didn't really feel like doing it. And, like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't pressed. You know what I mean? So,
but y'all still couldn't put it out?
Shit, man. I might listen to it one day. But, yeah. I got too much other shit. But, yeah, it was a banger, though. It was definitely a banger. We just dropped that Shadyville mixtape back in, like, 2009.
But you and Reef y'all still be kicking it? You and Reef, y'all still be kicking it?
I don't kick it with nobody. I call a poet like once a month. You know what I mean? I got a couple rap homies we talk on the phone. I don't do nothing. I don't chill. I'm literally with my daughters 24/7. So
yeah, I know all about it. I know all about it.
24/7, man. How many kids you got been dealing with this? You doing this hip hop shit?
I got 6. No, I got 6, but I got 3. I got 3 that I got for Dolo. You know what I mean? So, shit, I can barely make it to the studio. I got to work out, so I got a babysitter, so I can go there once a week, or I'll get a babysitter, or you know, my girlfriend come in town and show me down for a little bit. But I ain't got time. I definitely ain't got time to kick and chill. Like, plus I don't be like that anyway. And then I had surgery 2 years ago. I messed up my leg real bad, so you know, I think I can't be backstage mushing niggas at shows and shit. They ain't really nothing but make these raps and raise these kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got time for nothing else besides that.
I know one thing you make time for. You be trolling super hard, my nigga. You be trying to get at niggas like a couple years ago, man. Like, you know, you and Paz had a couple of things going on, and I was like, I know Paz is gonna answer back, but you know, he didn't answer back. I was kind of disappointed. I thought he was gonna try to tear you up. I thought he was gonna get busy, but he ain't do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the point. You know, that's the point. I knew that it was just about, you know, like that whole shit transpired. That was an old song. He did some sucker shit. He stole one of my hooks. You know what I'm saying? And I made that song, and I was like, wait, like we've been doing this. You know, he was somebody that put me on some big shit early. So I was like, I'm gonna go talk to him man to man first. We had to sit down. Shit was cool, and I was like, all right, I got this joint, but I'm gonna just tuck it. We good. But you know, he was still doing sucker shit, trying to get me kicked off niggas' albums and shit. I was like, yo, bro, especially my situation. You know what I mean? We you know, either people got some sort of help, or they're in a different situation, or they just spend money for their kids. They ain't doing this. So like that shit was a little upsetting. Just like that shit was just supposed to be left alone, and then that's it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, as a hip hop fan, this shit.
You trying to burn shit down for me? I was just burn this whole shit down. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because I remember there was a time that like Army of the Pharaohs was like the Wu-Tang of like PA all the way down, all the way down to.
Nah, that's disrespectful to Wu-Tang. It was an ill thing.
Nah. What I'm saying is that y'all had. Nah, y'all had your own little. Y'all had your own. What I mean by that, y'all had your own. It was like your own brand, and there was a bunch of little chambers that came on for Army of the Pharaohs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the only
movement. That's the
only similarity.
You break down the business, the science, and the contract, though. All that was the opposite. It's not like Army of the Pharaohs is promoting every artist. You know what I mean? I couldn't even get niggas to retweet my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't give a fuck. Right. And they're like, oh, he got that Jada Kids, he got that Primo shit. Nah, son ain't do none of that. He got some verses. You know what I mean? He looked out. I was willing to do it for free just because it was a look. And I was like, yo, thanks a lot. But then, niggas threw me some bread and shit, some CDs and stuff, shit like that. Did some shit, but when it came time to really break bread and there's opportunities, niggas took losses for me not to get paid on shows. And that's when I was like, yo, I can't fuck with this shit at all. You know what I mean? And even then, it wasn't beef. It's still not beef. I hate when people say beef, because when I hear beef, I think somebody gonna die or get hurt real bad, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
He ain't gotta go there. I
don't know about him. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, because he's not. Me and his situation, I'm not the only person he did sucker shit with. You know what I mean? So like that's that. But I don't care. I'm over here. They got me pepper pigged out. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing this, stop doing that. Doing homework and that. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Like my daughter sucks her fingers, this nigga sucks his thumb. That's where the relationship ends. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way we can 100.
Gotta keep it 100, my nigga. Word, but yeah, on the hip hop side, I was looking forward to a nice little battle on record, man, on wax,
Oh, that was a dope. Listen, that was a real dope. And I'm a troll. Listen, and here's the thing. Before I knew what a meme was and all that shit, I was trolling niggas in real life.
Yeah. Pop up on niggas. Yeah, here I go, nigga.
Yeah. So it's just it's extending that, and at the end of the day, look, I don't do all that. You know what I mean? The past shit, some of his fans were really mad, and he started talking mad greasy online. I'm not gonna do back and forth threats with you and shit like that. You can make fun of me, shit. I make memes of myself. I'm here to laugh. Like, fuck y'all mad about? Niggas was asking me that when I was in jail.
King Mag, he could be a fucking comedian. This guy, King Mag, is definitely a funny nigga. I check this nigga post all the time. He always got some funny shit to say. His nigga is definitely a real nigga.
I be coming on your post
all the time. All the time, I think, all the time.
Yeah. And some people get really upset about it. Some people think I'm bitter because I do that. Like, nah, that's how I do. Just like if we're sitting here, I'm going to crack on you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what this shit is for, man. You use this shit the way that shit is for, man. It's fun. Have fun with this shit.
Yeah, niggas really, like, take it a different way. And but I still don't care. That's the bottom line. I don't care.
They take the Facebook and everything too serious, man. They be too serious about it, man. Like, if this shit crash, where the fuck you gonna be? You gonna be sitting in your fucking room and doing the same shit, except that you online and you could type shit. Like,
Yeah,
like, they take it too serious, man.
And that's the thing too. And I understand, because there's a lot of people that hop on there and they have their online persona or whatever. Like, y'all niggas know me. We don't bust it up in real life, so you already know what time it is. This is how I am, bro. Like, just like I don't threaten niggas in person. Like, if I feel it's that serious, I'm gonna punch you in the face or more. And if it's not that serious, I'm gonna tell you how your haircut look or make fun of my tits or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to smile and enjoy this little ride. You know what I mean?
Real shit. One more question, man. One more question, man. Yo, with all this verses and shit, man, what you thinking about this verses shit going on? How niggas did this verses, and what verses would you want to see?
I got another question, but yeah, it is.
Honestly, I don't want to see none of them, but I watched some. I had to watch the first one because that's Primo and RZA. Like, Primo's my favorite producer. Gangstar's my favorite group. You know what I mean? Favorite duo, I should say. And Wu-Tang's one of my favorite groups, and I work with a lot of them. It's not like, come on, man, Purple Tape, I want the jail behind that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that
was playing in the background.
That was the best verses, man. Primo and RZA, man. Word. They need to bring.
Yeah, I wish it was set up better, like how they do it now. The Kane joint was cool. Kane Chris shit. That shit was cool. There was a couple of them. I have fun watching the Locks joint because they smoked them. If we're looking for an opinion on shit, and on top of that, I had a bet on it. Me and I ain't even gonna say who it is because he never paid me. I don't want niggas think they can get away with not paying me. $50 bet on the over/under of how many times Cameron was gonna say no homo. But I'm already like, nigga, this is 2020 woke cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna say it at all. I'll take that bet.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
My next question is, what artist inspired King Mag to be what he is today? Like, what got you into rapping? Like, what made you want to be King Mgnetic? You know what I mean?
Shit. I mean, honestly, it's all of them. The good ones, the whack ones, the mediocre ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, the standard, Rakim, Kane, Cool G Rap, Chris, the
what year you started, man? What year you started rapping?
Yeah, when did you drop? When did you first drop? When did you first drop? Like, when was your first actual record drop?
My first album dropped 6 years ago, July 2015. So that's what, 6.5 years ago.
When did you pick up the mic? When did you pick up the mic, man? You've been rapping since you was a little kid. When did you pick up the microphone and say, I want to do this shit?
I mean, I started like really trying to make records and beats and shit like that, and junior high and high school, and then I got locked up, and most of that bit, I was in there writing and getting really sharp, and then after that, I needed to slow down because as soon as I maxed out the 5, I caught a gunshot, which I made a song about that when I beat it, and yeah, so I was fucking with Reese, like doing little shows in Philly, like little underground shows, and then Chief Camachi and Vinnie, came check niggas, and people linked up, and then Reese got an opportunity to do his Feast of Fame album in like 2005, so I produced one and hopped on that, and then that shit started bubbling, and I started putting together like my first street tape or mixtape, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I was wrapping that up, Paz reached out to me, to get on the Pharaoh shit. So got that moving, and just kept hustling, selling beats around and shit. And really, I was doing that as a local artist before any of this shit, though. I always had that as a part-time job, put a little like 10, 20 in. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a long-term building thing. And then, like, when I first came out the gate, I got offered some deals, and they all stuck. And I was just like, I can just do this shit myself. It's going to take longer. It's going to come out of my pocket. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. And Whether you see me in person in life or you see me online, you can see I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do, within reason of the law to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
And that's hip hop, man. That's what the fuck we do. What the fuck we want. Words born, man. Thank you, man. I want to thank you, King Mag, for calling up, man. Letting us know what's good with you, man. You heard?
Yeah, thank you. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Word is born, man. Yo.
Hey, shout out King Mag.
Everybody, you want to be loud? Be loud now. Say good night.
That's the crew right there.
Tell them your name. Great. Showing up. That's right. Say me.
Love it.
Yeah, you want to drink? You can get water. I'm done there. All right, yo. Have a good one, though, bro. All right, come.
Peace, my brother. Peace.
That's why I think King Mag, man, live Matrix, man. I think it's the real one right there. Y'all know. Y'all better know. Y'all better find out.
Word. I remember me and Poet. Hold up. Me and Poet went, he had a little tour, Toys for Tots tour we did. And I remember we drove all the way out to Pennsylvania, man, through some ill roads, like some real squeaky, like shit, like thought the bridge was going to fall and all that shit, like back blocks in Pennsylvania. And boom, go outside, like, King Mag, boom. I look up and I'm like, damn, son is bigger than Poet. Like, oh my goodness, like,
nigga, monster.
Like his hands, yeah, exactly, man. He was like a monster, like Sasquatch standing over Poet. Yeah.
Nigga's a fucking monster. Tell you, when I see that nigga, I was drunk. I looked up, seen that nigga. I had to get on my fucking tins. I'm like, hold on. Let me see, man. Fuck's up with this nigga. I'm like, you know what, you gotta get on point. But then me and Dunn kicked in.
What year?
That was
what year was that? I think it was 2015 we went down there. 2015, 2016.
This was, I think, 08, 09 when I met that nigga.
No, I know that, but when we went down there for you.
When we went down there, that's like 10, 11, 12, something like that.
I think it was 2015, something like that, 2013, somewhere around then.
It wasn't that far from when I met him, but that's a real nigga right there, man. And that's what we doing.
Definitely came. He pulled up. He pulled up to see Poet. Kept it a buck. Showed love and then bounced. Yeah.
Matter of fact, nigga had a pair of sneakers that couldn't fit him. He was like, yo, man, I know these fit you. I was like, yeah, what? Crazy? Some nice joints. All right. I was working out in them shits. I used to be just working out all the time. You know me, I'm a boot nigga. So I was wearing sneakers, King Mag sneakers.
She was just absent from the view after COVID exposure.
But yeah, man, let's hit him with some more music, man.